Good morning, guys. All right, we are ready for Saxon Phonics lesson 58. So you're going to be looking for the activity sheet that has 58 on it. All right, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to practice putting these words in ABC order or alphabetizing them. So remember, when we start to alphabetize something, we look at the first letter first. We have to figure out which one of those would come first in the alphabet. So let's look at these words. I've got my alphabet strip right here, and I know my initial letter that I always start with in the alphabet is the letter A. Well, automatically I can see none of these words starts with A, so I know that's not going to be the first word. So what would come next? That's right, I could look in B. No words start with B. What about C? Yes, if we look right here, we can sound that out and say k-a-sh. Cash. So cash would be our first word if we were alphabetizing these words. All right, then when we go to D, that's right. And look, it's a picture of a dog and it is the word dog. So if we were putting these in order, we'd have cash and dog so far. What would come next? Okay, we have E, F, G, H, I, J. That's right. We have a word that starts with J. Let's sound it out. Jet. Jet. So far we have cash, dog, and jet. Then we have K, L, M, N, O, P. That's right. We have this word right here. What do you notice about this word? Well, it's got an E at the end, and if I check it, it's got a vowel consonant E, so that A is going to be long. So I'm going to say plate. Plate. So far we have cash, dog, jet, plate, and of course our last word would be wag, and you can see W is further down on the alphabet. Good job. All right, so you're going to echo this word that I say, and you're going to tell me what its final sound is, okay? So if I say train, train, that's right, the final sound is n. What happens if I take that n off? So I have train without the n is just tray. Very good. What about beat? Beat. The final sound is the t sound. So beat. Take off the t, and I'm left with B. Very good. How about join? Join. That's right. The final sound is n. Join. Take off the n, and I'm left with joy. How about soak? Soak. Soak. Take off the k, and I'm left with so. Very good. Paint. Paint. The final sound is the t sound. Paint. Take off the t, and I'm left with pain. Very good. Roll. Roll. The final sound is ul. Very good. Roll ul. Without the ul is row. Perfect. All right, we're going to be practicing that more and more. All right, we're going to go ahead and name our letter name cards. Are you ready? So we have digraph TH, digraph NG, digraph EE. Remember how we do this one? We say final syllable DLE. We have H, C, A consonant E, final syllable FLE, D, Z, U consonant E, E consonant E, A, W, O consonant E, B, G, U, R, I consonant E, K, M, final syllable BLE, X, Y, J, V, and then final syllable PLE. Very good. All right, let's look at our sound cards. We have lots of cards. There's no room anymore, is there? Come right over here. All right, here we go. Are you ready? So we have sheep, E, digraph E, umbrella, U. Very good. Candle, dul, final syllable DLE. Then we have ruffle, full, final syllable FLE. Unicorn, U. Ring, ng. Digraph, ng. Yarn, y. Inch, I. Cake, A consonant E. Icicle, I. Feather, digraph, th. Staple, pull. Final syllable, ple. Cube, U consonant E. Wagon, w. Thimble, digraph, th. Dime, I consonant E. Shark, sh. Digraph, sh. Vest, v. Concrete, E consonant E. Hose, O consonant E. Rose, z. Fox, x. Bubble, bull. Final syllable, ble. Hook, digraph, oo. Cat, c. Jar, j. Tooth, oo. Digraph, oo. Elephant, then equal, e. Duck, k. Digraph, ck. All right, you're going to echo the words that I say and listen for the sound in the final position. Are you ready? So if I say beetle, little, rattle. So echo them back with me. Ready? Beetle, little, rattle. What do you hear? That's right. You hear the tool sound. Today we're going to focus on that tool sound. And remember, these are those final syllables, so it's a little bit different because you can hear the tool and it just blends together to say tool. All right, so look at these words. What do you see that might make that tool sound? That's right. This time it's T-L-E. They all have that final syllable of T-L-E. 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 Remember, that makes the tool sound. Are you ready? We're going to try another one. Listen to this. Jungle, struggle, jingle, jiggle. You ready? Jingle, jungle, struggle, jiggle. So what do you hear at the end of those words? Right, you hear the gul sound. So the gul sound, so just like the others, you hear that g, ul, it blends together and says gul. And look at these words. What do you think will make that gul sound? That's right, it's the GLE. So we have lots of final syllables that have that consonant LE at the end. As you can see, jingle, struggle, jiggle. All right, and so let's look at how these words are coded. They're coded just like the other words we talked about. Remember, you bracket off the last syllable, so you can see the brackets where all the last syllables are bracketed off, and then you make sure that you act like the rest of the word is by itself. So right here, b-e. It's that long E sound because remember, we're acting like that's a wall. L-ittle. We can almost look at it as a CVC word and then just add the tool at the end. Rattle, same thing. CVC word, add the tool at the end. Jingle, and then struggle and jiggle. Very good. All right. Now, just like the other things that we talked about, there are some rule breakers. So let's look at some final syllables that are a little bit different. So listen to when I read these words. Castle, hustle, so bustle, bristle. So that TLE was saying tool on the other words, but hustle. We can't hear that T at all in that word. Okay? So those are our rule breakers. So here are our new letter name cards and our picture cards. So when we see this, we're going to say, remember that bracket stands for final syllable, TLE. When we see this card, we're going to say final syllable, GLE. And our picture for the final syllable, TLE, is a bottle because it has that tool at the end. And just like the other words, remember, We cross off that E when we have it because that E is silent and we don't hear it. And then this is one that you might not know. This is a bugle, bugle, because it has that gul at the end, bugle. All right, we're going to really quickly make some words for today. All right, so let's practice making a few words, okay? And so we're going to be mixing some things that we've talked about, like maybe some digraphs and some blends in there, okay? So I want to start with this consonant, and then I'm going to put a vowel, and then I'm going to put a digraph at the end. So when we sound this off, remember we have I, and remember that SH says sh, fish. Very good. All right, let's try another one. Are you ready? What if I put a blend in front of this, and I'm going to make a different pattern? Well, from looking at the colors, I can tell where are my vowels at. My vowels are red, and so I see an A, a consonant, and an E. So what do you think is going to happen here? That's right, it's going to be a sneaky E. So I have pull, eight, plate. Now, what if I just take that beginning sound of pull down and I change it to an N? What do I have now? Nate. That's right. I don't have to sound the rest of it out because I already know that this says 8. All right, what if I change that beginning sound to an L? Now I have late. Good job. All right, and then what if I change it to a K? Kate. Good job. All right, we're going to change it up a little bit. I'm going to change my vowel to an I. So what does this say right now? It says ite. That's right. So we know our ending is going to be ite. We call that the rhyme. The ending of the word is ite. So if I add a K in front of it, it is kite. Very good. What if I add a B in front of it? Bite. Good job. All right, and then what if I add an S in front of it? Sight. Very good. All right, and I'm going to make a nonsense word. Are you ready? What if I add a V in front of it? Vite. Good job. One more nonsense word. Are you ready? If I add a P, pite. All right, you guys did an awesome job making words today. All right, let's get ready to code some words with what we learned today.
Are you ready? So let's look at our first word. What do you notice? Well, I have a suffix in this word, don't I? I have suffix ed. So I'm going to box it off. Then what else do you notice? I've got that double consonant PP, so I need to mark one of those out. Okay? And then I have DR, which I know can say, blend together and say der. I have an O in front of a P, so it's going to be short. So der op. Drop, and then add the ed. Dropped. Dropped. Now listen. Dropped. T. This ed makes the t sound. Dropped. Very good. All right, let's look at our next word. What do you notice? I have a suffix, don't I? I have the suffix S, so I'm going to box it off. Separate it for me, okay? What else do you see? I have that TLE final syllable, don't I? So I'm going to give it a bracket because I know that's going to say tull and then cross off the E. Now that I look on my other side of my wall or my bracket, I have an A in front of a T, so I know it's going to be short. So I have tact, tools. Tattles, very good. All right, and then what about this word? That's so easy, you guys know it. But it's an O in front of an N, so it's going to be short. On. Tattles, on. And then what do you have over here? You have A, which is a verb. You have a consonant, and then you have E. So A, sneaky E. That means that A is long and that E is silent. Okay? So eight. Kate. Very good. Because look, if I left that E off, what word would that be? It would be cat. But because I have that E at the end, it's Kate. So tattles on Kate. Very good. All right, let's look at our next word. Where are my vowels? I have I that's a vowel, and then I have E, and then N is a consonant in between. So that I is going to be long, and that E is going to be silent. So let's mark it off. What else do I have? I have SH, which is going to be a digraph, and it's going to say sh. So I'm going to underline it. So shine. Shine. Very good. And then what about our last syllable? I'm sorry, our next word. what do you notice? Well, I've got that apostrophe S. I'm just going to leave that alone by itself, right? Now I have the dull, D-L-E, final syllable, stable syllable, so I'm going to box it off. Put that bracket. I know my E is silent in any of my final syllables that have that L-E at the end. My E's always crossed off because I'm not going to say eh at the end of it, okay? All right, now look on my other side of my wall. I have an E that's in front of an N. My E is a vowel. My N is a consonant, so that E is short. So, N, men, dull. Mendel. Very good. And then, remember, it's going to make a Z sound since it has that apostrophe. So, Mendel's. Mendel's. So, shine, Mendel's, and then this word right here. What do you notice? I have that G-L-E, final stable syllable. So, I'm going to put my bracket because it's by itself. I know that E is silent. Now look over here. All I have is B and U. So, that syllable, since the wall is up, it doesn't have anything behind it, the U. So it's going to be open. Very good. So I need to put the macaron on top. So, bu, bugle, bugle. Very good, which is a type of horn. So shine, Mendel's, bugle. Let's read them one more time. Ready? Dropped, tattles on Kate, and shine, Mendel's, bugle. All right, you guys did an awesome job. See you.
All right, guys, so we're just going to quickly try to name a few of our letters. We're not going to go over all of it. So I point out it. Let's see if we can say it. You ready? What if I hop right here? We say final syllable T-L-E. What if I hop right here? U. Very good. What about here? Final syllable G-L-E. And one more. What about right here? That's a B. Remember, its bubble is facing to the right. Remember, its bubble is facing to the right, so it's going to be B. All right, and here are our letter cards, and you can see we added bugle for the gul sound, and we added bottle for the tool sound. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and do our activity sheet that goes along together.
All right, guys, so today we're going to start our activity sheet. And remember, we talked about the tool, or the final syllable T-L-E, and the final syllable G-L-E. So first we're just going to warm up with some sounds and how we spell them, okay? So if I say the dual sound, dual, how do I spell that dual sound? That's right, it's one we talked about yesterday. Final syllable D-L-E. Very good. What if I say the k sound, the k sound? Oh, remember, this is the long one. I've got K comma C because they can both spell it in the middle of words or the beginning of words, but then I have ending, so remember those two lines mean ending. C, K, 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 E, and C. Those are all different ways for that final spelling of C. All right, our next sound, what if I want to say the sound ooh, ooh? That's right, it's O-O, digraph O-O, just like tooth. Okay, what about E? How could I spell E? That's right, I could spell it digraph E-E, or it could be E like in B or me, and then it can also have ending E-E, because a lot of times we see that E-E at the end of the words, like when I say I see, or B like insect, a bee. All right, what about the sound J, J? J, perfect. Okay, what about Y, Y? Y, good job. Okay, what about ng, ng? That's right, it's digraph NG. Okay, what about the sound, like umbrella? U, very good. All right, on number 9, what about the I sound, like inch? That's right, it's I. We want to make sure we practice those vowels. All right, and then what about the sh sound? Sh. That's right, digraph SH makes that sh sound. Very good. All right, on number 11, we're going to try to spell the word them. What do we hear in them? Th. That's right, that's that TH, that's voice that makes the vibrations. The, E. Very good, then M, them. How about smell? Smell. I have sm, S-M, very good. Then E, and then O. Okay, it's L, but remember there was a rule we talked about. This is a one-syllable word, and it's got that short E, so it can't just have one L at the end. It has two L's. Remember that floss rule when we talked about double F, double L, and double S. So we need two L's. Okay. On number 13, you're going to tell me how you would spell the tool. Tool. That's right. You can spell it final syllable T-L-E. And then what about ghoul? Ghoul. That's right. Final syllable G-L-E. Those are the two that we talked about today. So T-L-E and G-L-E. All right. On number 15, we're going to try to sound out the word little. Little. So I have L, very good, I, T, and then the final syllable tool. That's right, T-L-E. All right, what about bottle? Bottle, what do you hear? B, very good. O, T, and then tool. T-L-E, very good. All right, what about bugle? B, very good. U, the U, and then the goal. That's right, final syllable G-L-E. All right, let's get ready to code a few words. So my first word, what do you notice about it? It's got that final syllable T-L-E, doesn't it? So I can bracket that off. Then I'm just left with a CVC word. Remember, CVC words, consonant, vowel, consonant words, are so easy to code. All I have to do is put a breve over the A, because it's going to be a short A. And then I can look and see at, rat, and then tool. There's one more thing, though, I need to do with that final syllable. Do you remember? That's right. I want to make sure I cross that E off so I don't read it. Rat, tool. Oh, and if you look, that's what the picture is, a rattle. All right, the next one, what do you notice? That's right. It's got that final syllable T-L-E again. So I bracket it off, cross off the E, and then at the beginning, what do you notice? I've got an I, but remember that final syllable doesn't matter. It's like it's not even there. So it doesn't have anything behind it, so it's going to be long. So I, title, title. All right, on number 20, what do you notice? I've got final syllable G-L-E, so I'm going to box it off. And then what about the E? The E needs to be silent. And now it's like I just have a CVC word again, so I know that U is going to be short. And then I have jug, juggle, very good. All right, and then the next word, oh, it's got G-L-E again, so let's go ahead and box that off, put the bracket up, and then I'm going to cross off the E, and now I just have that first CVC word. So since it's a CVC word, it's going to be short. Single, very good. All right, let's look at our next one. What do you notice about the last word? That's right, G-L-E, so bracket it off, silent E, and then where's your vowel? That's right, U is my vowel. It's in front of a consonant, so that U is going to be short. And look right here. I have that STR, and I know that STR can blend and say stir. So stir, strug, very good, and then ghoul, struggle. So I have rattle, title, juggle, single, struggle. All right, on the bottom for coding, what do you notice about 23? That's right, it's got that ing suffix, so I'm going to box it off. Then I'm going to make sure, remember, if it has ing, that the other word has to be a real word. It has to have a root word, so we'll check. So I've got an E. It's in front of an L, so that E is going to be short. What do I know about that LL? It's a double consonant, so I need to cross one of them off. So I have L. Is yellow a real word? Yeah, so yelling. Yelling. Very good. On 24, what do you notice? All right, you've got SH, that's right. So it's going to be SH. So we have that digraph. We're going to underline it. And then we have an I. that's in front of the S, so that's going to be short. D-ish, dish. So I have yelling and dish. And then what do you notice about 25? You've got U as a vowel, and you've got E as a vowel, and I've got that consonant in between. So U consonant E. So when I have a U consonant E, remember the U is going to be long, and that sneaky E is going to be silent. So I would read it cube, cube. And look, that's what our picture is. All right, on number 26, what do you notice? Where are our vowels? I've got U as a vowel, and then what's my other vowel? And I've got I as a vowel. And then I've got a consonant, consonant in the middle. So when I have that vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel part, I remember what can I do? I can split that word right down the middle. And then since I have a vowel in front of a consonant, that U is going to be short. Vowel in front of a consonant, so that I is going to be short. So then I can say until, till, until. And last one. All right, on the bottom, what do you notice? That's right, I've got that BLE syllable, so I can box that off, and then I can cross off the E, so I have bull. So, and then I've got a U in front of the M, so that's going to be short, so crumble, crumble. So yelling, dish, cube, until, and crumble. Now, on the back, we're just going to read through and answer some questions, okay? So let's see what we can read. It says, a little beetle fell in a mud puddle. He tossed, and, ooh, this is a long one. Okay, we got the ED at the end. Let's break it apart. Struggled to free himself. He grabbed a twig, and flipped himself from the mud. He was safe at last. All right, so what fell in the puddle? Let's see, where does it say that? It says a little beetle fell in the puddle. So I'm going to write B, and then my final syllable, beetle. What did the beetle grab? Let's work for the word grab. It says he grabbed a twig. So I can write the word twig. I have puddle, mug, twig. What did he flip himself from? He flipped himself from the mud. So we need to put the mud. Awesome job, guys. All right, you did awesome. I'll see you tomorrow.